Hey guys, welcome to my class. My name is Miss Gilman, and I just wanted you to watch this quick little orientation to help you feel more comfortable understanding what's involved in this course as well as some of the requirements that go with it. I want to let you know that I'm here to support you. I'm here Monday through Friday from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night. I do my best to return all calls and emails within 24 hours. Any work that you submit is graded between 24 and 48 hours. And my main job is to help facilitate you through this course and supporting you in any way that I can, answering questions, but also keeping in contact with your parents and letting them know how you're doing so that we can work as a team to get you done with this class. I do need to let you know about our drop add period and our 21-day seat policy. So you are allowed to finish this course as quickly as you'd like. However, there is a 21-day minimum seat time, meaning that you are not allowed to take your final exam until you have been in the class for at least 21 days. The add drop period is basically your first 2 weeks in the course. That is your trial period. Think of it as that, where if you would like to withdraw for any reason, you need to let me know so that I can process the withdrawal before your add drop period is over, and it will not reflect on your transcript. That being said, you do need to make sure that you are submitting all of the work due your first 2 weeks. Otherwise, that is a red flag to me that you will not be ready for this course, and I drop you from the class in order to protect your transcript, and you will just re-register at a different time. So as long as you're doing well in the class the first 2 weeks and you're doing all your work, you will have no problem with this. So let's talk a little bit about the types of assignments that you're going to see. First off, please remember that all work needs to be your own, just like in regular school. Don't look on the internet, don't copy your friend's work or anything. We do turn your work through turnitin.com, which searches for plagiarism. So you'll see in segment one, there's 31 assignments. In segment two, there's 28. Most of those assignments are quizzes, but you do have some wellness plans. You have a couple of video submissions, a couple of DBAs that are done over the phone, and also a collaboration assignment. So how do you know what's due each week for the class? That's the most common question I get. Once you complete your welcome call with me later on, I'm going to post your pace chart in your course so that when you log in, you're going to see your due dates for each week. All right. It's required in order to stay in my class and not be taken out that you submit a minimum of 2 assignments each week. However, if you're taking this course during the summer, you need to make sure that you finish the course before you go back to school, unless you're homeschooled because you're on a different schedule. So if you're only taking half of the course this summer, if you're only signed up to take half of it, you need to make sure you submit 5 assessments a week in order to finish by the time you go back to school in August. If you're taking both segments 1 and 2 this summer, you have a little bit more work to do, and you're going to need to make sure you submit 7 assignments a week to finish. And the chart that you see on the screen, that's what your chart is going to look like. Your due dates will be a little bit different. All right, so how do you get logged in? You will go to your student dashboard. That's where you're going to go to flvs.net. You're going to type in your username and password, and you will see all your course registrations. So down at the bottom of the screen, you can see that it says Hope. You'll actually click on it. It's a link, and it will log you in to your course. So the first thing that you'll see is my announcement page. This is a very important place. It is where I post anything that is helpful and useful to you. Think of it as my bulletin board. It has all my contact information. It has my appointment scheduler where you'll go to make appointments for your phone calls with me. The Hope Help site is a great place where you can look for course resources. There's worksheets in there. There's also sample work for all of your assignments that you need to do. And there's also information on the collaboration. So you could see in the bottom corner, there's Collaboration Corner. It tells you the days and the times when we are having live lessons so that you can attend and get your collaboration assignment done. Navigating through the class is really easy. You have a black bar that runs on top of your screen, and there's lots of different tools that you can click on from it. All right, so the ones we're going to primarily talk about are the ones that you're going to be using for Hope. So you have the lessons icon, which will bring you to all your lessons in the class. Assessments will bring you to where you're going to hand in your assignments. Home is going to pretty much pull up all of the different links of where you can go to in the class. Same thing with main menu. And then you have an icon where you can go to check your email, which you should be doing quite frequently because I do send out a lot of emails. All right, so this is what you're going to see when you click on main menu. It's going to talk about, navigating the classroom. It lets you kind of click on different links and explore, which I should suggest you do your first time logging in. You'll see that there's a gradebook tab if you want to check your grades. You'll see that the email option is there, but there's also all these other different places that you can take a look at that give you different information about the class. All right, so when you click on the Lessons tab, this is where it's going to bring you. It's going to give you the option to pick one of our 6 modules. So segment 1 is modules 1, 2, and 3, and segment 2 is modules 4, 5, and 6. You are always going to click on the Getting Started tab up in the top left-hand corner of your screen. You're going to read through it, just a little bit of reading to do, and then you are going to make sure that you go in order with your lessons. So if you're taking segment 1, you're going to make sure that you click on the module 1 circle, and you'll read your lessons in order. The assignments are always on the very last page. All right, if you're doing segment 2 only, obviously you would start with module 4. So at the end of each lesson, there is an assignment. Sometimes it's a video, sometimes it's a quiz, sometimes it's a worksheet. When you're completed with it, you are going to click on your assessments area from the main menu, and it'll bring you to where you're going to turn in your work. It's going to pull up a list of all the assignments that you have due for your class, and you're going to find the one that matches the one you want to turn in, and you'll click on it. Once you click on it, you're going to see a page that, kind of just looks like a box with some text. So you have the student comment box where you can type me a note. If you want to copy and paste information in there, you can do that. You have an option to upload a document. So whenever you're doing a worksheet or a video, you will upload it here. And then you always want to check the box in the bottom corner that says submit for grading. Otherwise, I will not receive it. All right, so you also have a place to check your grade book. You have a grade book tab, and once you click on that, it'll pull up your grade book. It'll show you how you did on your assignments once I've graded them, and it'll also show you the dates that you completed it. If you ever need to resubmit an assignment, you will always come to your grade book. You'll click on the assignment, which will show you my feedback on what you need to fix, and then it'll allow you to upload a new file and resubmit it for grading. So let's talk about some of the assignments I get most questions on. So you have discussion-based assessments. So those are short little conversations where you're going to talk on the phone with me. They last about 5 minutes long. You do need to review the material in the lessons, and there are study guides for you to look over in the Hope Help site. That is on my announcement page. When you are ready to complete your discussion-based assessment, you're going to use my online scheduler that's also on the main page of the course. And you just pick a time and a day that you want me to call you. And that's all there is to it. You can also have notes in front of you if that makes you feel a little bit more comfortable. The collaboration assignment is another assignment that students kind of get a little bit lost on. You can complete it anytime during the course. And basically what it is you're going to go to a live lesson and you are going to work with the other students and the teacher who happen to be there that night on a small project. You guys are going to collaborate together on creating it. And you will actually submit that project for your assignment. So you can see we have live lessons quite a bit through the week, and you can attend any of them to get credit. In every module at the end, you will have a wellness plan to submit. Your wellness plans are just worksheets. You're going to be using them to track your MoveBand data and to also track your physical activity that you've been doing. Make sure that you remember that you need to have at least 7 days and 420 minutes, which is 7 hours of exercise that you've completed on your wellness plan. And also, you're going to have to record your move band data for the past week. So this is what the physical activity log portion of the wellness plan looks like. You can see it's just a chart. You're going to put the dates that you worked out. If you did a warm up, you're going to include what you did for your warm up. And if you didn't, you just leave that blank. You're going to tell me a little bit about what your physical activity was in that third column, and it can be anything that you want it to be as long as you're up and moving. And then in the last column, you're going to tell me, how long you did it for. So when I get this, your activity minutes should add up to 420. The move band portion of the wellness plan is also another chart that you're going to fill out. All right, the band tracks your physical activity all day long. It's so that you really don't have to think about it. But remember, your goal by the end of the night is to try to get up to 12,000 moves by the end of the day. You're going to need to sync your move band with your movable website. It comes with directions on how to go to the movable website and register your band so we know it belongs to you. Once you have it registered, you're going to have to sync it periodically through the week so that it'll show the dates that you wore it and the moves that you had for each day. And that is where you're going to get the information for your fitness data tracker part of your wellness plan. You're going to have to enter in your last 5 days of your last 7 days from the move band on this section. If you happen to not have a move band or you can't afford one, that is perfectly okay. You just need to let me know. And you also need to check your email for a mathematical formula that I will be sending to you to use in its place. I cannot accept a wellness plan unless this section is completed, whether it's from the formula or for your move band data. Segment 2, when you get to it, also has a CPR requirement, and you have 2 options for it. You can find a local class in your area on your own, and you can complete it. If you do that, you will submit your actual card that you'll receive to me for that assignment. The other alternative is that you will complete a video of yourself performing the steps of CPR, and you will submit that for lesson 6.04, where it's going to ask you to submit your CPR card or the alternative video. All right, so what do I expect from you? I need you to make sure that you're checking your pace chart every single time you log in, and you're making sure that you never get behind, okay? That's very important. Also check your email in the course regularly. I do send out helpful worksheets. I send out resources. If you happen not to do well on assignment, I also send you your feedback so you know what to fix on it. Make sure you're checking your grade book. You're keeping tabs on your grade. I don't want you to be surprised if you have a failing grade on something. That's your responsibility to check your grade book and resubmit work to get your grade to where you would like it to be. All right. Any quizzes that you have taken, you have 3 attempts on each of them. You can go to your gradebook and reset them until you pass them. So hint, hint, take notes. You can use those notes on your quizzes. You could also use them on your final exam. Also, make sure, I can't stress this enough, use the Hope Help site on the main page of the course. There are samples of all of your wellness plans that you have to do. There are samples videos. There's worksheets in there to help you. All right, and also make sure you use notes. So hopefully you jotted down some questions. Make sure you have these questions during our welcome call. The next step in the process of your welcome letter that I sent you is to actually use the link that's in that email and set up your welcome call appointment with me. All right, the password so that I know that you watched this orientation video is fitness. Okay, so can't wait to chat with you soon, and I will be sure to answer any questions that you have about this video or the course so that you are, sure to have a strong start to this program. All right, have a good day.